there were some.
The basic thing is the first publisher
broke the contract, basically. Broke points in the contract. So we had
some obvious things you have to do when you get a product from someone, and then you perhaps are supposed to give something back for the product that you got. Yeah. So that's basically it.
Yeah, that's basically it. And we got into financial problems after that. And so our lead artist, since he had to find a new apartment and so on, so he wanted to have a more stable environment to work in. So he had to find another job. He still made a giant contribution to what they have been done. Before he quit, he worked like an idiot. Not like an idiot, but like a demon. Yeah, really. Well, we all actually even kept digital rights. We got the money flow from there, so we have earned a bit of money from digital distribution as well. So we were very clear on that we get only the box copies, and so the main thing actually from the start, we were actually a bit wiser from the start, because first we thought that, yeah, we're only gonna use this box thing as an extra income. But then they told us, okay, it's gonna sell this much units and so on, and then we planned stupidly enough, never gonna do that again, after what they told us they were going to sell, and yeah, that didn't really happen at all. So yes, so that was a big downer, but otherwise we made some good decisions in that. Some bad, some good, but enough good to keep us floating still. Yeah, I started. The first thing I programmed was a game.
The closest thing I did was I had a C64 growing up, so I have done the basic book on that computer.
Yeah, my father did that for me.
And I've learned how to. There are some games you could push escape. Let's say it was escape, and then you could get the code. So, for example, I had a football game, and you could edit the name of a football player, and you could give him that is 99999, so he was the best player. So, of course, there was a Jens Nilsson Arsenal. So that's
I never actually had a computer until I was 16 years old. And the first computer I had was my sister's, which was a laptop from like the Stone Age, which had this small screen and it was all red. And I got the first demos of that, made the first games of that. No, actually I made it on the calculator used for school. I made an RPG where you could slay monsters. It was just text. You want to slay? Yes, slay. 2 kid points. But yeah. So we started out that way making games. I haven't actually made any demos or anything like that. I know a lot of people have done that.
I think that very first we wanted to make a scary game. The idea was that a game is not as scary if you had weapons.
Yeah, I think that's...
So we didn't want to have any weapons.
It was just also a challenge for us, as we mentioned earlier in the presentation. We just think that, okay, if we can have this element and try to work with that and just skip something, then the innovations will come more clearly than just, okay, we just use some convention with guns and so on. So we just made a shell. So I don't really know how the idea popped up. On Birth, the first game, we did have guns. It was more of a Resident Evil play. But it also had this idea that you were a vulnerable. If you can put it into a greater context, then it's one of the main inspirations of things. I know many games say that have themselves, kind of cliche to say it nowadays. But anyways, that's the main inspiration. And Lovecraftian literature. The character, he's a really vulnerable guy. He's this scientist. He's not the G.I. Joe going around with grenades, coming with cheeky comments when he kills something. It's really this vulnerable, often very old professor kind of guy that examines things, and when he sees this monster he freaks out instead of just trying to kill it. So that's really a core idea that we wanted to explore, this vulnerability that you gain from being without weapons and being alone. It's sort of like actually the field that you're trying to set, which is you alone in the woods and you have to find your way out. You're against the elements, it's you against the elements and so on. You can't really, when you're alone in the woods, you can't have your 12-gauge shotgun and shoot. Yeah, you can actually if there comes a bear, you can, but if you just go through me.
Not so much adventure, but we are going more adventure as...
Yeah, this actually, the only thing we said is we want to have a horror game, we don't want to have any violence. What can we add? What kind of gameplay can we add instead of shooting?
Puzzles, and then we get adventure game.
Yeah.